The stinger didn't seem to want to work. Hi! Hello! Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hi! Hello, hello! Hello! You guys okay? Hi, hi! Thank you! Thank you! Oh my god. Why are we so generous so early in the stream? Oh my goodness. Bob, thank you for the 10 gifted, honey. Thank you, thank you. Please enjoy the emote if you got a sub. He. Hello. And Wolf, thank you for the 5 gifted, honey. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, honey. Again, please enjoy emotes if you go one. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the 10 months also. Thank you, sweet pea. Happy 10 months. Am I feeling okay? If you're still streaming later on, only if you're feeling up to it, I'll hop back on while working out. Have fun, princess. Have you taken my direction to watch VTubers while working out? Wow, it's very motivating. Hello, hello. What mood are we in today? A good mood, I think. I hope so. Oh my goodness. I'm a little slower. A little slower than usual. I'm a little more a little less brain thinky today. I warned you guys that I would be. They took my blood. They took it from me. It's gone now. The humans have my blood. They're gonna experiment on it. Oh yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today that I was nearly late to. I have a story from today. So went out to this doctor's appointment, which was very, very, doctor's appointment-y. First of all, went to some charity shops, because I had some time and it was very nice. I went to, I feel weird saying the name of the shop because the name of the shop is sex. But not that one, the game shop. It's the game shop. You know, the one where you can buy games and things. I hate saying the name of it out loud, especially because I have to occasionally turn to my mother whenever we're out together and be like, hey mother, I'm going to sex, by the way. That just feels wrong. That just feels wrong. CEX. It's like a shop in the UK, where you can where you could go and buy games. Yeah, you could go buy games. So that's what I did. I bought games. I bought Nintendogs for the DS, which is a game that I had when I was a kid. It's not the same edition. I used to have the Dalmatian one. This one's the Dash End one. So I got that for nostalgia's sake. I don't know if I'm able to stream DS games. I'll try and figure out a way to do it, but I think I might have to buy some weird equipment for it if that's the case. And the other thing that I bought was Pokemon Snap, because I've always wanted Pokemon Snap, but I didn't want to have to pay for digital Pokemon Snap because that's dumb and I hate it. So now I have physical copy of Pokemon Snap, and I'm definitely going to play that on stream. Rizal, thank you for the 10 months, honey. Thank you, thank you. Don't mind, I'm checking if YouTube broke again this sometime. Yeah, that's definitely how you read it. Ah! Yes, don't mind. Yeah, it is, unfortunately, I believe, a little bit broke. So yeah, I bought those two things. I will definitely be playing Pokemon Snap. I'm very excited for that. I think I'm gonna invite somebody to like be in the call while I'm playing Pokemon Snap, because I feel like that would just be really funny. I feel like ZUMI would be like the ultimate invite for that, I think. I feel like ZUMI would really enjoy Pokemon Snap. I feel like we'd have some good commentary on that, so I might ask her if she would be available to come and hang out with me while I play it. I feel like that would be really good content. Has she played it before? Oh my god. I've never played it, but I've always wanted to because it looks like a really fun game. It looks like a nice goofy game. So I'm into that. And then I went to my blood test. I went to my doctor's appointment, or at least I tried to. Turns out that the place that I was going to go get, like the doctor's place that I was going to go get my blood taken away from me, turns out that on the premises of the doctor's place they have 2 departments and they're named very similarly, so I was in the complete wrong department in order to like have my appointment. And the fun thing about doctors in the UK is that if you're like 15 minutes late to your appointment, it just like evaporates into thin air. They just will not see you. So I had to like run out the door, and like on the way to be running to this other building, I had to like phone them to be like, I went to the wrong building, I'm so sorry. They were like, that's okay, don't worry about it. And I got there, and like I was all sweaty and gross and like standing in line and panting, and they took one look at me and they went, what's your name? And I went, Amora, and they were like, oh, you're the one that phoned. And I was like, yeah. I felt really bad, but they still saw me. So, you know, they still took my blood. That was definitely a bit of a panic. At least they saw you weren't faking being lazy. I felt really bad. I felt really, really bad. Especially because I was just like chilling in the other building, thinking that I was like okay for time, when really I should have been running. Eek. So yeah, that was an interesting one. I think it worked in my favor though, because normally blood tests for me are quite difficult, because I have like they always struggle to take my blood, but I think maybe some of like the running that I did must have like helped with like circulation or something, because they only had to do it one time. They only had to stick me? What's the term? They only had to like, I don't want to say put it in. I don't want to say that term. I don't know what else to say. Poke, I guess? I don't know. They only had to do it one time anyway. Which is interesting, because normally they have to do it a bunch of times and then wiggle stuff around a little bit. That's fun. Yeah. Royal pincushion, yeah. Hi, Spectra! You've literally just DM'd me. Hi, Sweet Pea. Always been told to run for my silly circulation. Apparently it really does help with anemia. Really? Wait. I didn't know that helped with anemia. Huh. I hate running. I hate running so much. Out of all of the exercises, I hate running the most. You can make me do anything. I will literally do anything so long as you don't make me run. I will do anything other than running. I hated it. I hated it so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it's because they used to make me do it in they used to make us do it in real, yeah. They used to make us do it in PE, in phys ed. And it sucked real bad. It was real bad. Me making 3 hot water bottles every time I go to bed instead of taking one run, one oh, Sweet Pea. Oh no. Oh no. It's been so cold recently as well. I got in from my appointment and then I put the heating on because I was like, I'll put the heating on for 10 minutes and then I'll turn it off and then my house will be nice and warm and it'll be really nice. And then I put my electric blankie on and I put a hoodie on and I got under the electric blankie with my extra blanket on top. And then I was like, this is cozy. And then I fell asleep for 3 hours. And I woke up and there was not a drop of moisture in my body. I had become a raisin. Yeah, that's why. I got all like, I became nothing. I just evaporated. So yeah, that was interesting. That was my day. That's what I did. Zero moisture in my body at all. So yeah, that was my day. And then I ate food. And I looked at more recipes. I've been trying to like thank you, find honey. Different recipes for different things lately. I want to try and eat I guess cuz I eat well anyway, but I always try and find ways for me to like eat better or like add more vegetables that I wouldn't normally eat into my diet, I guess. So I've been doing research on recipes. Resolve! By the way, I did fix the CSS issue of files, but looks like if you did update from the folder, if you have it, it should fixed it. Although it looks familiar, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. No worries. I updated it last time that you said that you had an update for me. I updated the code from the thingy. Maybe if I update it again, it will do it. But I can probably look at that at a later date. So yeah, I'm a little delirious as of current. There is less blood in my body than I would like to be because they had to take a couple vials. I think they're not allowed to take any more than like, I don't know how many then they're allowed to take, but they took 4 or 5 from me. I don't know how many they took a couple anyway. So I have less body in my blood. I have less blood in my body than I would like to be, as you can probably tell. Okay. So we're gonna be chill today. We're gonna be relaxed today. We're gonna be having a good time. A fantastic time, a wonderful time. Was this updated? This was updated September 3rd was when it was updated. I think? Yes. Did I get my treat self afterwards? What is happening? One more time. Okay. One more time. Did I get myself a treat afterwards? Yes, I did. I got myself a chocolate croissant and some spicy rice crackers. Which is, I like them a lot. Yeah, chocolate croissant and some spicy rice crackers. They're really, really good. Yeah. Guess you needed that blood, huh? I do. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not faint, I'm not having a bad time, I'm just kind of a bit like, huh, okay. I'm a little slower than usual. Yeah, I don't feel sick or anything, I'm just a bit like, oh, okay. This happened to me today. They took it from me. They're gonna go run tests on things. Again. I think this is I think this is the 4th set of blood tests so far. Yippee! Yippee, 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 yippee. Yeah. Doesn't usually take that much. Yes, it very much is. It is fully a psychological thing that is making me act this way. Like 100% it is. They would have to take a whole lot more blood to make me like actually feel sick or anything like that. Unfortunately, my brain is just kind of like this when I do medical stuff. Cause I get so like stressed out and adrenaline for things. And then the second that like I get safe again and I don't have to be all adrenaline and stressed out, my body just kind of like becomes all loose and like, oh, okay, we don't have to think anymore. Yeah. I have that with like anything. I've had like all kinds. Oh my god, have I ever told you the time that I got slightly psychologically tortured in an MRI machine? I don't know if I've ever shared this story. I was once slightly psychologically tortured in an MRI machine. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, the troll, yeah, I have told this. Oh my god, yes. For those of you who do not have context to it, when you go and have an MRI, they have like a little thing. So you're supposed to be like fully still for an MRI. And for like more in-depth ones, you've got to sit there for about like 30 to 40 minutes typically. And so I'm lying down on the machine. They've got my head clamped in this like little vice so I can't move. It's very Clockwork Orange. And I'm like, oh, okay. And this woman's like, oh, what film do you want while we do the scan? And she gives me a list of like 3 different films. And I can't remember which one I picked, but I definitely did not pick Trolls 1, the first Trolls film. I definitely did not pick this film in any capacity. And she must have forgotten to just change the film, because for the next 30 minutes of my life while I'm strapped like down in this machinery, I'm like eyes pried open, having to watch the first 40 minutes of the Trolls movie. That was the only bad part of that whole experience, was just me having to watch the Trolls movie. Sounds like a fate worse than death. Was the movie that bad? Yes. Yes. I think if I'd have like chosen to watch it, it would have been fine. It would have been okay. But it was just the fact that I was physically strapped down and unable to move during this time period that just made it that little bit worse. Just that little bit more. Yeah, so that was the time that I got mildly psychologically tortured in an MRI machine. The actual MRI is fine. Like it's all good. Thank you, honey. People get really freaked out by like things like claustrophobia and stuff for them, but like it's fine. It's really, really not that bad. You've got like a lot of space in there. Like you couldn't sit up necessarily, but you could definitely like move your hands about. You've got a good bit of space in there to like have a wiggle on. basically. Like, I feel like you'd have the same amount of space in an MRI machine as you'd have maybe in like a capsule hotel in like Japan, maybe a little bit less space than that. I feel like you would be able to like sit up in a capsule hotel, but it's about the same thing. You've got a good bit of space. You could say the nurse trolled you a little. It was awful. It was awful. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Sounds comfy. I find it comfy. I don't have claustrophobia in any capacity. In fact, I really love tight spaces. I've been caving, and I've loved caving. Just because it's nice and cozy. It's really nice and cozy. Walls make me feel safe. Yeah, me too. I think it's just like the animalistic thing of like, oh, nothing's gonna sneak up on me type of thing. So yeah, it's kind of cozy in a way. I definitely could have fallen asleep quite easily, but I had headphones on that was blasting the Trolls movie. Usually they give you a thing to squeeze if there's a problem, but I guess help, it's the Trolls movie, may not have been a medical emergency as such. Yeah, I did have like a little thing. They gave me like a little button to press if I was really freaking out. But I just kind of wanted the experience over. I didn't really want to have to stop the whole MRI just to be like, I can't take Anna Kendrick any longer. Please, I beg you. I didn't want to have to do that. Yeah, ugh. They're pretty loud. They are pretty loud. They give you like special headphones, or at least they gave me special headphones that were like very good at noise cancelling, so you didn't really hear much of like the whirring. There's a bit of lights and stuff that go on. But yeah, MRIs, kind of enjoyable actually. They're very cozy. They're very nice. Yeah. I kind of liked being wheeled back and forth on the little trolley. It was kind of like, this sounds really morbid. Have you ever, you know, in like horror films or in like horror games or in just like documentaries, when you go to like a morgue and they have that like wheelie thing where they store like the bodies in those areas and they like wheel you back and forth type of thing? I've always wanted to know what it felt like to kind of like lie on one of those just for like curiosity's sake. I feel like that's very similar. I feel like it's really similar. It was kind of enjoyable. Amora makes so much sense with these. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know what it felt like. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to know what it felt like. I'm curious as to what it was like because, yeah. I feel like my dream role in like a film or a TV show would be to play a corpse. Oh, I'd love to do that. I would love to do that. There's people that do that, right? There's got to be like extras on like film sets where you like pretend to be. I could do that. I can lay so still. I could absolutely do that. That would be the best job. That would be great. I would love that. It's just Family Guy death pose. It's just me like lying there. I'm like CSI or something. It's just me dead. I don't know how giggly you can get. I'm a great actor, thank you very much. I'm a fantastic actor. I've done it for years. I've done acting for a long time. I have a very particular set of skills, yes. I could absolutely, that's my dream role. I would love to be like a corpse extra on a TV show. I would love that. That would be great. We're about to be the lead actress in an Autopsy of Jane Doe remake. Yeah. You say, what, like, I feel like, yeah. Maybe you guys would want to have, like, better roles or something, but just, I don't know, like, sit in makeup for a couple hours to, like, look like a corpse, and then, like, get to lie there for, like, hours and hours while, like, the actors do their takes over you, like, lying still. Best. Fantastic. Mwah. Delicious. Getting paid to lie there? Fantastic. The fast food roleplay is better proof that Amora can commit to the bit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a very giggly person in general, but as soon as I like lock in to like the role, I'm solid, if you know what I mean. I've done acting a few times though. I prefer voice acting over anything else just because that's more enjoyable for me. I feel like I enjoy it because it's more of a challenge, I think, for me. Because it's really... It's a different skill set to be able to put so much emotion in your voice while you're doing stuff like that. So I always find it kind of interesting. But I've been in like short films and stuff and like other bits and pieces. So... That's an interesting thing. Definitely interesting. Maybe I should get back into that. Because I did enjoy it a lot. It was definitely fun. Sure, they are used for props so they don't need anyone to act. There is! There's people who specialize in acting as dead bodies. I want to do that. I would so do that. Very deliberately chose to be basically stage crew. Exactly one on stage part with no line during the one time I had to be involved in that sort of thing. Real. Entirely fair. Ugh. Man, maybe I should get back into that because I did have fun doing it. I don't know. That's a decision for another time when Mora has spare time to do things in, which is not currently. Have the classic tree roll in school. Oh my god, playing the tree. I always, whenever I was in school for roles and things, I would always get narrator or the narrator. I would always get that. Always. Every single time, without fail, I would get the narrator. And it's only because of my voice. I was the only kid that was like, could speak clearly and project. I was the only child that was mildly comprehensible. So they would just give me that role every single time. I wanted to do other things. I think the only role that I ever actually got was that wasn't narrator was they had me play like a random woman from World War II in school one time, and then when I was very little they had me dress up as the Virgin Mary for Christmas one time as a child, but I didn't have any lines for that. My job was to just sit in a seat while dressed as Mary. So that was an interesting thing to do, age 7. That was definitely a thing that I did. Which voice acting role is the hardest for you? Newbie question here. I don't know. Ooh, hardest thing I ever had to do voice acting wise was the script that I was given was written in a very Victorian, Shakespearean kind of way. So it was a lot of like me stumbling over the sentences to try and figure out how they were meant to be said. In terms of acting, it was completely fine, but trying to like decipher the meaning of it took a little while. So that was like the hardest thing to do. I don't know. Normally I'm good at like emotive stuff, but it takes me a couple takes sometimes if it's something a bit more complex in terms of like statements and things. I was typecasted. Typecasted age 7 to just sit in a chair dressed as the Virgin Mary. Yeah! The start of my acting career. Hard to make it come out naturally? It really is. Especially if it's because it's not a natural way of speaking in the modern time. Speaking in like a very Shakespearean kind of sense is very difficult. But I managed it! I did it! I did the whole thing. I did all the stuff, and you know, I sent it off, and the director was very happy. So yeah. It is what it is. Shakespeare, that must have been crazy. It wasn't like actual Shakespeare, like I wasn't reading out for Macbeth or anything like that. It was just written in a very Shakespearean way, like themed way. Channeling in a Victorian era monarch. Yes, yes, bow before me. It was fun. That was one of the more challenging roles that I've had. But yeah. I do a lot of stuff for free just because I find it fun, is the thing. I just do whatever. And it's just because I've done like so many projects for just kind of like whatevers. I've met so many people now where they're like, hey Amora, I have this thing that I have to like fill a role for. Could you record something in like 2 days and do that for me? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So now I have my voice in a ton of weird stuff where I'm like, yeah, okay, that's me. Yeah, it's fun. I like it a lot. And it's especially funny because I don't really talk about it a whole lot with like people that I know. So occasionally people who know me or people who've like seen streams or something like that, or my friends or whatever, will like play something or will watch something or listen to something where they're like, huh? Hang on a minute. And then I'll get a very like confused DM at like 2 in the morning to be like, is this you? I've had that happen a few times. It's really funny. Yeah. More a jump scare. Yeah. I feel like that's it. It might happen one day with you guys. So, just maybe bask in your own personal glory of finding an Amora Easter egg out in the wild, maybe, if that's what you wish to do. So yeah, it is very unlikely, but if it does happen, yeah, keep that as your own little secret between us. Oh my goodness. So yeah, what am I being messaged about? Oh, it's this. Ah, I see. Yes, I will message back properly at a different time. A different time. Yeah. You streaming feels like an Easter egg. What does that mean? See, things like worse that's happened before, so I wouldn't write it off. Well, yeah, I wouldn't write it off either, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day. More from incredibly obscure indie game with one review on Steam streams. Whoa, crazy. That actually happened. A very, very small amount of people know that I'm Amora. It's a very small group of people. And so, a couple months back, during a collab with some other VTubers, there was a thing where somebody that I'd worked on a project with in the past tuned into this stream from one of the other VTubers that was in the collab, heard my voice, and then that night I got a message from them that was like, oh found you. So that was a fun one. That was a really fun one. I got discovered. Oh yeah. So yeah, hee hee hoo hoo. I'm an anime girl now. I have a great time. This is great. I have a fantastic time. Would I ever try and deny it? No, God no. If anyone like ever figures it out and they're like, is this you? I'm just gonna be like, yeah. 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 I feel like maybe other people would try to say like, no, that's not me. Why would that be me? Vtubing is cringe. But I don't know. I'm not ashamed of what I like. I like what I like. I spent too long in my lifetime already being embarrassed of the things that I like to do. And I'm very tired of it. I'd rather just be happy. Yeah. I don't care about other people's opinions. I'm gonna do stuff that I like because it makes me happy. Because that's the goal in life. Yeah, it is the way that it should be. Too many people to put too much stock into other people's opinions on stuff. So, yes. It is my goal in life just to exist and be happy. And to make cool things. Yeah. And if people think that what I make is cringe, then okay, cool. It's not gonna stop me from doing it though, is it? Now who's the idiot? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that was my day. That was a weird tangent and all of the things. I feel like I did mention karaoke today. Are you guys still interested in some karaoke? Would that be okay with you guys? How would you feel about the cool karaoke stuff? How would you feel? I should probably add karaoke to the title. And karaoke. Oh, I hate that when I add the plus sign, people are, the thingy is like, oh, you want to add somebody? And it's like, no, I don't. Be great if I was feeling up to it. Yeah, absolutely. Very much down. I haven't set up for karaoke, so we'll just we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see. We shall see if this works. Should I set this up? I feel like I want to like make things look pretty. Should I make things look pretty? Let's do this then. Background, my background, and then this thing, and then this a thing, and then make this look pretty, and then add this. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Look! Look! Effects! Effects and such. Effects and things. We got lighting now. Hey! Should I bring my... I have a microphone somewhere. Let's make it cozy. Rip GPU. Ah, but you see, we have Luminous Prime now. And Luminous Prime is cool and does things when I ask them to. Da 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 da. Karaoke! And thank you for the 9 months, honey. Thank you, thank you. Steal my genmate. Steal my genmate's microphone? I don't think I have my genmate's microphone to hand. At least not to, like, not to hand anyway. I can do this though. Filters. Wow. Reverb, you know. Luminous Prime is what we refer to as one chunky boy. He is a chunky boy. I love Luminous Prime. He's a good boy. Let's have... I've discovered... I've never been particularly a big fan of, yeah, of having it be, like a set list, like a big long set list. So I'm just gonna do currently playing and then have the song name as that. I think we'll do it with that. Oops. Yeah. Da da da. Don't you notice how? I think I'll do that one first because it's in my head. Is it going to be archived or unarchived? This is probably going to be unarchived. So I know that you guys are. What's the word for it? You guys, don't you record stuff sometimes? I know that you wanna. Is it archivement? I don't know the term for it specifically. But you guys will record it because I know that you have the thingy and the thingy, the channel in the Discord. Can I edit the start of the stream to be saved? Yes, I can. It will get rid of the second part. It will get rid of. I will cut off this part of the stream from now. Everybody say goodbye, YouTube.